Hello everyone, I'm Paula-Malasquez and today I'm going to tell you about Disney. Surely there is no person in the whole world who doesn't know what or who Walt Disney is. Today, it's one of the biggest companies in the world with an enormous fan base. However, who was the great Walt Disney? The man behind Mickey Mouse? Some hold a special place in their heart for Walt, while others thought he was a complete nightmare. To begin with, it's very important to know who Disney was. Walt Disney was an American motion picture, television producer, and showman, famous as a pioneer of cartoon films, including Mickey Mouse, and as the creator of the amusement parks Disneyland and Disney World. The era we're living in today is a dream of coming true. Yeah. Walt Disney. Walter Elias co-founded Walt Disney Production with his brother Roy, which became one of the best-known motion picture production companies in the world. Disney was an innovative animator. He won 22 Academy Awards during his lifetime. Seven things you may not know. Disney came from humble beginnings. He was the voice of Mickey Mouse. Disney produced propaganda films for the US government during World War II. He was a train buff. The initial plans for Disneyland were small scale. He won more Academy Awards than anyone else. Disney wasn't cryogenically frozen. Walt Disney's family issues. The relationship that the Disney brothers shared with their parents, especially their father, definitely had an impact on the bond the brothers established. Elias Disney was a working class man who was trained as a carpenter. He was always seeking new business opportunities that he thought would be successful. However, nothing he got involved in ever brought him the financial security he sought. Elias was stubborn, proud, and quick to anger. He did not care for laziness, dishonesty, or being wasteful. All accounts seem to agree that he was strict, financially conservative, and did not tolerate anything he viewed as immoral. Elias was balanced by his wife. Laura Disney was understanding, patient, and possessed a sense of humor. Walt Disney childhood. In 1911, his family moved to Kansas City, where Disney developed a love for trains. His uncle, Mike Murray, was a train engineer who worked the route between Fort Madison, Iowa, and Marceline. Later, Disney would work a summer job with the railroad, selling a snack and newspaper to travelers. Disney attended McKinley High School in Chicago, where he took drawing and photography classes and was a contributing cartoonist for the school paper. At night, he took courses of the Art Institute of Chicago. When Disney was 16, he dropped out of the school to join the army, but he was rejected for being underage. Instead, he joined the Red Cross and was sent to France for a year to drive an ambulance. He moved back to the US in 1919. Walt Disney's first cartoons. In 1919, Disney moved to Kansas City to pursue a career as a newspaper artist. His brother Roy got him a job at the Pesman Broken Arrow Studio, where he met cartoonist U.B.E. Iwerks, better known as U.B. Iwerks. From there, Disney worked at the Kansas City Film Ad Company, where he made commercials based on curated animation. Around this time, Disney began experimenting with a camera, doing hand-rolled cel animation. He decided to open his own animation business. From the ad company, he recruited Fred Harman as his first employee. Disney and Harman made a deal with a local Kansas City theater to screen their cartoons, which they called Love of Grounds. The cartoons were hugely popular, and Disney was able to acquire his own studio, upon which he bestowed the same name. Walt Disney Animation Studios. Disney and his railroad moved to Hollywood with cartoonist W.A. Wilkes in 1923. Under the three began the Disney Brothers Cartoon Studio. The company soon changed its name to Walt Disney Studios at Roy's recommendation. The Walt Disney Studios first deal was with New York distributor Margaret Winkler to distribute their Alice cartoons. They also invented a character called Oswald the Lucky Rabbit and contracted the shares at $1,500 each. In the late 1920s, the studios broke from their distributors and created cartoons featuring Mickey Mouse and his friends. Walt Disney didn't draw Mickey Mouse. He did at first, but it didn't last long. After 1928, Walt was no longer animating, focusing instead on story development and direction. He relied on new work and other superior artists to do the drawing dirty work. He never drew Mickey in any of his theatrical releases, and in fact, probably only really drew Mickey when autograph seekers requested it. Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse and Other Characters. Disney's first successful film starring Mickey Mouse was a sound and music-equipped animated short called Steamboat Willie. It opened at the Colony Theater in New York on November 18, 1928. The song had just made its way into film, and Disney was the voice of Mickey, a character he had developed, and that was drawn by his chief animator, W.A. Wilkes. The cartoon was an instant sensation. Disney produced more than 100 feature films. His first full-length animated film was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which premiered in Los Angeles on December 21, 1937. It produced an unimaginable $1,499 million in spite of the Great Depression and won 8 Oscars. This led Walt Disney Studios to complete another string of full-length animated films over the next 5 years. At the moment, the Walt Disney Company, also known as Disney, is the world's largest media and entertainment company. It is an operator and licensee of theme parks and various open and paid TV channels, such as the American Broadcasting Company, ESPN, and the various Disney-branded family channels, Disney Channel, Disney XD, and Disney Junior.